What's up? Me and Parker doing Sober October. Sober October.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's
Sounds
fucked
right,
up.
but you can't do that.
He's drunk.
You can't do that. Yeah.
We're doing dry January.
Sober October.
Let's start out with this. We're doing dry
The end of the year is
January.
here.
These guys aren't
Yeah.
obviously
I'm doing more of a damp.
damp, as in just like on the weekend or like what?
Yeah, basically.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, I used to just come home and just drink a beer.
True.
A
After
beer?
work.
I would catch
Yeah.
myself
Just
doing that
a
too.
beer?
Honestly,
Just, like chill.
One beer.
Maybe two.
maybe two with dinner.
Yeah,
Just
that's true. You
two.
ain't having one beer. Quit lying.
Just two.
But honestly,
Question-
what's
I
the
got a
point? If you're
question.
not getting drunk, what's the point?
It calms it just kind of calms
I ain't
you
gonna
down.
cap.
Maybe it's
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
placebo, I don't know, but like it just kind of.
Yeah, it do. I ain't gonna lie. If I have a beer,
Cold beer.
if I have a beer or two, yeah, I'll be ready for bed as soon as I get done with them motherfuckers. I'll be like, time to go to sleep.
I will say, I do, dude. This is the craziest thing. I think it's so funny to stop in January because, dude, the holidays happen, November and December. You have an excuse to be drunk for like 2 months with the holidays and stuff. You know what I'm
In
saying?
January.
Yeah.
I mean, damn near.
Well, like it ends at like New Year's. Like it
Yeah.
kind of. I see why people do this. Because like like on Christmas Eve I was drunk. On Christmas Day I got drunk, and then 6 days after that was New Year's, and you get belligerently plastered. On Thanksgiving, most people get drunk at Thanksgiving. I got drunk at Thanksgiving this year.
I did. 'Cause my birthday's the day before.
Yeah, and your birthday.
I didn't.
It's
So I
a-
was deathly hungover from the night before
Yeah,
with us.
the night before, Blackout Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's what Nikki was saying.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's, yeah.
Blackout Wednesday.
Who the fuck is Nikki?
The swole.
Swole
Oh,
Nikki. Shout out Nikki.
yeah.
You'll probably see this.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah,
Sorry
he
about that.
pops in.
Sorry about that.
He's a viewer. He definitely pops in here. I got to get him on here. His swole ass.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Yeah.
cool dude. I
Um,
still like. How the fuck do I know him?
He graduated with me at Riverdale, and we had class together since middle school. So,
I guess I knew him from Riverdale then.
Yeah.
Shit. But he was.
He wasn't
I
that swole. You know what I'm saying?
but I remember him for sure because I'm like.
Y'all
I
probably
always
had
knew he was a
class
cool
together, so-
dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like, if I don't like you, nigga, I don't know. Like, I don't like you. I'll be like, that face just irks me sometimes. Like,
You got
If
one of
you
those
do-
faces. I just want to put one of these right in.
If you do see someone that you don't like, do you purposefully avoid them,
fuck yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
or do you just hit them with one of those?
I mean, probably I'm gonna purposely avoid him. Like, if I really don't
wouldn't
like
at
you,
least
I
like
haven't
not-
been around someone I don't like.
Yeah,
in a
that is
while.
true.
Now that I think about it.
I don't really
Nah,
not
hang out
like
with the
anyone.
same
I'm one of
people.
those weird ass people that like, nigga, if you are having like an awkward like moment, like if there's an awkward like situation going on, and like I'm like could get dragged in it, I will avoid the whole goddamn thing. Like I would just be like,
I think that's a mature thing to do for sure. Instead of going and
Yeah.
looking to start some shit.
oh no, I'm not saying start some shit. Like it could be like I don't even know. I can't even give an example. It's just like.
Well, that's the maturity. I mean, but like if you're
I don't
a drunk 22-year-old and it's your third time at the bar and you saw some guy that you beefed with in high school one time.
Oh yeah, no.
Actually, I was.
I'm saying what's up to him.
That's
Most of the time, high school drama is over like a girl
Yeah, that is true.
or something stupid that like I don't even care
That is a
about
good
anymore.
point.
See, you gave me some that I was probably going to go a little bit deeper on that I was actually talking about a while ago, and that's about like what you just said. Pretty much, I'm glad you said it. Is that if when you were kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure everybody has somebody that they were like mad at or like they didn't like when they were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you see that person nowadays, like, how are you going to treat that person? Are you going to treat that person the same as when you saw them when you didn't like them because they
No.
did something wrong to you?
No.
What
I
could
mean,
they have possibly done wrong to you when
Yeah.
you were a kid?
They
That,
could
that
have
you
punched
still
you in your face. I don't know.
Still, if
I
I'm
mean-
28 I'm over it at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
If
And
I'm
then-
still holding a
especially
grudge, I got issues.
Especially if you're 7 years old and like, oh, he pushed you over playing basketball or something
Yeah.
in gym class.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised because some people really like be like, "Nah, fuck that
Fuck that
person."
guy.
Yeah, fuck them. Like if I see them, like fuck them. I don't want to talk to them. Like beat their ass if they talk to me. And I'm literally at like this conversation with people.
Is that coming out? That plug? Is that good?
It's good. I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a good point, actually. Oh, you mean at the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
But I need a longer cord. I have one, but I couldn't find it. It's for the one that I use is like for the freaking Nintendo Switch, but I didn't feel like digging it out. I just need to get a longer cord, which I do have. Now that I think about it, it doesn't matter. But
My point is that if you think about, I don't know, my granddad's damn near 80, if not 80 and some change. And long story short is like, well, when you get his age, how do you feel about people when they're like, when you in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s? My point is like, you view now, you look back at when you were a child and you were like, I was just a child, you know? And then when you get in your like 80s, it's like,
I think you would.
I was just
Well,
a child.
Nah,
You know
but
what
you're
I'm saying?
fully grown at 28.
But you're
If
not
someone
the
does
same
something
person.
now,
You're not the same
that's a good
person you
point.
were before.
That's a good point.
And when
But
you were 20, you're
but
not the same
you
person
still-
you were when you were 30.
that's a good. I don't know.
You
That's
know?
a debate to be had.
And it's
No,
sure.
that's a good point. I know
and-
what you're saying, but also,
here's where it boils down to. And I had this conversation with my mom. That's why I said it's kind of crazy. Is that it goes to like, I'm not biblical, but it goes back to this point of having the heart of a child. You know, you forgive and you forget. And I never really agreed because I was never taught to forgive and forget. I was taught forgive and remember.
keep it in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Never forget.
Be wary of that person.
Never forget, but forgive, you know? So I was like, damn, like, well, you know, maybe people are holding on. Some people are holding on to more stuff than they should be that happened to them 10 years
No, I know.
ago.
I know fully
you
what
know,
you're saying.
Or more.
No, it makes sense.
You know?
All right, well then, okay. You brought up. I kind of want to touch lightly. I don't want to get into the full. Maybe we will. Fuck it. I think you brought up an interesting point for the viewers. They don't know that you completely disavow the Bible.
Oh,
So,
yes. Yeah. Not completely. I just.
oh, now not completely.
Not. I mean, yes and no. It's a hard thing to do. Like,
So that kind of the
Yes
point.
and no.
The point I was gonna make is, I think that there's in any like philosophy. There's
yeah.
good things in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bible. That's a good point. That the Bible does preach is forgive and forget. I don't
Yeah.
know if other religions do. I'm sure they do in some. They might articulate it in a different way, but.
Yeah.
It's an interesting. I don't know. It's an interesting point. I wonder if there's a way, in 1,000 or 5,000 years from now, they take the best parts of every religion and put them together.
You're fucking funny.
Wouldn't
You're
that be
funny.
crazy?
You're funny as shit.
Why?
Slight.
Why is that funny?
He's hilarious. You're triggering me, aren't you? I know he is. He's trying to get
How do
me.
you feel about that?
You're trying to give me.
How do you feel about that?
I like how you said 5,000 too. Like,
How do you feel about that?
that's funny that you say that because the Bible's only 5,000 years old,
Okay.
and that's funny. And technically the Bible is multiple books for a reason, and that's because it's stolen from multiple cultures.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a reason why it's so easily to be grabbed upon and to believe. And it's because like it's not that it's, I wouldn't say that it's technically lying. I think that my problem with the religion itself is how it's taught. And
Really opinionated in a sense, like how you view what you read.
am I?
No, just like in general, like people that read the Bible, they like all four of us could read a scripture, but have a different
perspective.
Yeah,
interpretation and
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
And some could spin it
Yeah.
into bad. Like I've seen
Yeah.
one like interrogation video of like this dude who like read the Bible, was all about the Bible, but he like raped and did all this
Yeah.
shit to this little girl.
He
and,
can
and he was
curve it.
defending what his actions
Mhm.
with the Bible.
Yeah.
Like just straight scripture.
Yeah. You could definitely do that.
And I remember me and Zach had a huge
Oh,
debate
yeah,
about
yeah.
that because it went on
Special
to
place in
like,
hell for that guy.
Yeah, but the thing is, Zach was saying that he would go to heaven because he believed in the Bible and he could forgive for his sins. And I was just like, that can't be true. But like, what if somebody that doesn't believe in the Bible, that is like really good out here, helps the homeless or something?
Yeah.
They go to hell.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
And that's where
Yeah,
I
that's-
don't believe in religion.
And that's kind of what gets me because like I've done a lot for other people, and I mean I don't know everything right now, of course, but
I just think God knows our hearts.
Yeah, you're true.
He knows our hearts.
but who
some
knows?
people still, because I don't believe in all that, I'm going to hell, even though I help thy neighbor more than they do.
All right. Well, also on so this is I think where religions in general lose their credibility is the people who are practicing them don't actually follow it to a T because the Bible says not to judge people, and you can't pass judgment. You know what I'm saying?
But the church right there judging
But
your
they
ass.
do. Oh, dude.
Right. Oh,
So
yeah.
look. Let me say this real quick.
Especially if you don't show up.
Look, listen.
But
I do deliveries to a certain mega church in Murfreesboro almost every day. Okay. And I deliver to a bunch of different churches, small and huge. There's a certain vibe and atmosphere in each. When you walk in that small Baptist church, it feels like everyone is like genuinely nice and like looks at you and is like, "Hey, what's up? Thanks." And they, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be like worship, just at least like acknowledge me as a human. But when I walk into the big mega church, I don't feel God in there. You know what I'm saying? And this certain mega church in Murfreesboro is like expanding their building, and it's already as big as freaking Riverdale.
It's bigger.
You know what I'm saying?
I went
Bigger.
to a church like that.
I know exactly
An
the church
all-black
you're talking
church
about.
like that.
And when you walk in there, the receptionist lady, she's not very. It doesn't feel warm. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a money grab, which it is. But
All of it is.
when I walk into the small little Baptist church, that's
Not those.
Not. I don't know.
Struggling.
I don't
The
know.
small one?
My grandmother.
Yeah,
has
believe-
one of those. It's like right down the road from her house. They're not big money grab.
oh yeah, no.
I don't think so.
But it's really sad because like the whole point of people want a sense of community when they go to church, for example, too. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't like I'm sure at a big mega church you have that because there is so many people, but like, and maybe the word is there, and you know the message can break through to someone, but like also like. When the pastor is pulling up in like a Mercedes and you and
See,
that's what
you know?
my pastor did.
But see, like, here's the
And
problem that I have with. I don't care if it's a big church or a little church. Like, and that's why I said I don't like religion, and especially Christianity on this point, is that I don't like it because I don't know what school you go to that you'll never surpass your teacher. Besides the church. You've been there 80 years and you'll never be where your deacon.
Oh, do you
your
mean the
pastor.
I thought you were talking about God. I was like, well, yeah, that's the whole point. God.
You're supposed to become like God or like Jesus. Jesus is God.
I didn't know
Jesus is God in a bodily form, in a
Yes.
human form.
I thought you were talking about God. I was like, yeah, that's the whole
So
point.
you're supposed
But
to become
when
like
you're-
God. And if that's the case, then you're supposed to be like him or better than. He's an example.
Okay.
And you don't put examples out there unless you're meant to break those fucking records.
That's an interesting point.
So no church that I've ever seen has ever taught their following or students, because they're all students. We're all students in that. They
Congregation.
never teach them to surpass them. And if you're not teaching me to surpass you, then I am just here to fill your pockets.
To fill your pockets. And all right,
That's why you're in there for 80 years and you're
yeah,
still
given 6 per what is
clapping and falling on the
what is
floor.
Ty's
and-
9% or whatever?
I
Where did
don't
that
even
number?
know.
All right.
I don't even know.
Oh,
So look, let me say this
know?
real quick. Let me say this real quick. On the contrary, I will say if there is a good community and a good church and stuff, I do think there is a place to where okay, we come
it's a
to
tip.
we come together. Yeah, it is kind of is, but I think that there is a good way in a maybe a healthy way that you can like offer to the church if you can.
Right. No.
But where did that specific number,
Number.
like?
Ask Joel Osteen.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, where did the
I think it says it in the Bible. It
It-
talks about like 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, where did that come
What?
from? No, it says that
Literally.
in.
Not like 10%, but yeah, when
In-
you divvied it up, like in scripture.
People have
It
interpreted
means
it
that.
as
Now,
that. Yeah.
I'm okay with that when it goes straight to the
Man,
church, but the people up
fuck
top,
that.
no, when it goes to the church, that's fine. But when it goes into the pocket of like
That's the funny
preacher,
thing,
and
though.
he's got a whole estate
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like all
No.
these cars,
A
and
ranch
shit,
and a plane.
It's
messed
that's
up.
when it gets a little
No.
twisted.
No.
Yeah.
You literally
no.
agree with him. You're just saying no.
No.
Look,
no. The difference is that what makes a like a church? What is the church? That's the thing that's wrong with people. That's the difference. Is
you don't need a build. You're saying you can do
church
it at
is
home?
not a building. Church is. Why do they say to keep your temple sacred? That's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with people.
Well, the bigger the building, the more people you
No,
can have in there.
The temple is your body.
Yeah.
Your body's
But,
a temple. The
I
only
mean, that's just
way-
a fact. The bigger the building, the more people you can fit in the building.
only way you're going to get to God isn't by praying outwards. God is inwards. You are God and God is a part of you. God is what they call
That's the basis of
omnipotent.
Satanism, by the way.
No, God in the Bible says that he is omnipotent. That means he is everywhere. He is everything. And if he is everywhere and everything, you are a part of that. You are a part of that. This floor is a
The
part
Holy
of that.
Spirit.
Your dog
The
is
Holy
a part
Spirit's
of that.
in me. Yeah.
That grass is a part of that. He is God. He is everything. He created everything. He is everything. So, you are the church. You were supposed to keep yourself clean to be of the highest realm and power that you can become as close as you can to be God. That's how you get to source. You're not going to get to
Okay.
source by praying outwards. You got to go inwards because you are the
Okay.
church.
That's the basis of Satanism, but that's
Yes,
okay.
it is.
The basis of it's literally in the Bible.
No, that's the
Yes.
basis of Satanism.
You
what
know
you
what?
said. You are your own God.
You
I-
are
all right.
you are you are God.
You are God.
You are God. If you are a part of God,
You
God
are-
made
okay.
you.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you think
if,
that
if,
you
is Picasso his art?
no?
No,
I mean,
but you know
no.
Picasso because of his art, right?
What's
All right then.
What's the correlation?
Am I not making sense?
Okay, Picasso
No, I don't
created.
understand,
Okay,
honestly.
Picasso. Okay,
You know
what was
Picasso
the-
because of his art. That's
Okay.
how he became famous. That's how you know him today.
but what does that have to do with this?
It's the
I was
same thing.
talking about
God
the
is his art.
churches
God
and
is
the
his
money
art.
shit.
You are his art. You are a part of him. The only
Okay.
reason why you know him or anything else is because he made it.
But Picasso is the creator,
Yes.
and the painting isn't God.
It's a part of him. It's an expression of him.
But the painting isn't.
Yeah, we're expressions of him, but we're not him.
But
If you're an
but
expression
the
of him, you
painting,
are
the
him.
painting isn't
You are a
God.
part of him. If you cut out your lung and you put it on the fucking floor, can I say that's a Parker right there?
I'm not a part. I'm not a part. I'm not God. I'm not a part of him. It's
You're not a part.
the Holy Spirit's in me.
Now that sounds like Satanism to me.
The Holy Spirit's in me. I'm not God though.
No, because
I'm
he-
not any
Where
part
did the
of
Spirit
God.
come from?
It's God, the Son, and
It
the
came
Holy
from
Spirit.
God, right?
Yeah, His Spirit can live inside me.
So if you're
Yeah.
part of, if his spirit, if he made your spirit, or your spirit came from him,
Well, yeah, I'm me.
you're his child.
Yeah.
Like if I had a kid, I'd fucking fuck my bitch and a child came out of her
Mm-hmm.
and he came out. That's not a part of me. That's not me. He
I
ain't
mean,
me.
no, He's not you. No.
He ain't me a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Not at all.
like,
well, but
it
God
comes-
He
didn't
got my
have me.
hair, my eyes, my lips.
I'm
He
just
ain't me.
trying to say I'm not God. I'm not God at all. It's
Nobody-
Okay,
separate.
basically,
This is
what? Well, but
he
listen.
ain't me.
Well, but listen, Psalms.
That's crazy.
The disparity is like. I think that I'm not on the same level as the being that created me, and you think you
Exactly. No, I don't.
are. Okay, then we think the same thing.
Yeah.
No, you're not. That's the thing. I agree. Is that you're not hearing what I'm saying? I
Okay.
said I'm a part of God, and my body is
But
the
you
temple.
are not God.
I am a part of God,
Okay, I'm following you.
and I can reach where He is. But this world is, which in the Bible sense, is a sinful world,
Uh-huh.
and things are going to keep you from trying to reach those places
True.
that you should be.
Okay.
Like what I said. What I don't like
So-
is that people teach you and have you in places like cattle to keep you from being able to reach God Himself, even when they're saying that they're teaching you to get to God Himself.
I'm following you.
Yeah, I'm
there.
following you.
But-
You're saying they only want you to get a certain way, a certain
How
distance,
can I
and
get
then
to
it's
God?
like,
I'm supposed to be the mouth of God. How am I supposed to talk to God myself? I should be able to talk to God myself.
Well, I think
But
that's what
you ain't never gonna teach me how to talk to God.
but that's what a preacher
I can never be in your position.
a preacher's supposed to do.
I can never
that.
be the Pope,
The
according to the
preachers
Pope.
also go to college and get a degree.
No,
Yeah.
I can never be the Pope.
Yeah, which is that is crazy.
Yeah,
It really is.
but I can never be the Pope, according to the Pope, because he's the
supreme leader.
mouth of God. But God is what make him so special?
low key. I think Catholics are.
I don't think that's Christianity.
No, I think Catholics are like leaning towards Satanism almost.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, they
Catholics
are.
are fucking.
they
It's
are.
weird.
I
But
agree.
I'm crazy
And
if
some
I say
alien.
that. Are they the ones that think that Mary was?
Yeah,
They worship Mary
and the Pope and
just
all
like
that
Jesus.
shit. I don't know if I'm vibing with that.
Yeah, Catholics. It's a cult.
Yeah.
Too, in a way. Have you ever met a Catholic? You know some. I'm not gonna say
I'm
their
sure.
names, but you do know. You have met Catholics, and
Yeah.
when you start to put together, you're like, oh, okay. This person. It makes sense.
Okay.
Switching to all right. Do you guys know anything about Scientology?
Nah. But
Okay.
I've heard,
I feel
yeah.
like I've heard y'all talk about it.
Let me break this down.
I have definitely,
So, Scientology is a cult. Okay.
for sure,
Scientology.
and every other religion.
Okay, sure. Scientology calls themselves a religion because by the definition, a religion by Webster's dictionary is a set of beliefs or something like that. Whenever people congregate,
Yeah,
whenever people
100%.
so they
It's
gain
something
the
that's
system.
practiced,
They
yeah.
gain the system by saying we are a religion because we follow a set of beliefs in a congregation. You see what I'm saying?
100%, that's
When
a
all it
religion.
is money laundering.
The church is doing it.
I was about to say that, but I will stop myself. I mean,
That's a
Joel
good point.
Osteen.
No.
Let's pull up Joel Osteen's estate, bruh.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
How is that not laundering?
It's worse than that.
Untaxed, and like he's got
it's
so
untaxed.
much, and he's getting money from people that are broke as shit.
Yeah,
And there's no telling how many churches he got.
And
Have you seen like he's on TV and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like so many people. It's like a stadium.
Oh, yeah.
It's a show.
and
Yeah.
I digress.
and look,
Yeah,
I mean, you're right.
when
though.
he has his
and then other tickets at the end.
his church is
what?
The ties.
yeah.
And they pass that back in the basket.
Yeah,
That's when
okay.
they pay for their ticket.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
His
yeah.
church
That's funny.
is in Texas,
I bet.
and when
It's always bigger in Texas.
when the hurricane happened in
Oh,
Houston,
that was messed up.
he
Yeah.
didn't let anybody seek refuge at his giant
Dude.
freaking mega church.
Are you kidding me?
He was like,
bad.
nah.
nah, closing the doors on you.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that the
just
whole
what I
po-
don't like.
isn't
That's what I
That's
don't like.
crazy.
Isn't that the whole point of like that?
Yeah.
Is
I
to
mean, yeah.
help people?
And that's why
That's what you
Christians
like-
get a bad
that's-
name
And that's
because
why they get it. So, Saul,
I hate
did you
that.
hear that?
Well, not all Christians. Like y'all and my grandmother, the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Shit.
it's the church itself.
It
I
is.
don't like and understand.
It is.
And I've kind of thought that when I was around high school, and I kind of, my sister, our parents gave us the option to go or not, and I was like, nah, because like we would go and the pastor. He would
The
just be
vibe.
like,
It's
pay at least 20%
contradicting.
of your check or something. Or I think their 20% already came out of their check. type
just
shit.
garnished your wages like that.
Like low
like it's
key,
a,
like
like it's advanced
something
financial.
like that. And also, the preacher, he was doing couples counseling.
Oh,
And he was fucking the wives.
Oh my
And
god.
he still has his job today.
Oh my.
Because, he was just like, God forgave me.
yeah. I didn't.
I,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I feel like his wife stayed with him.
He didn't even
too.
say sorry. He just said God forgave me.
The devil made me do it.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
it's
It's
ridiculous.
I feel like that's devil worshipping, but
Yeah, that's terrible.
yeah.
it's
It's awful. And people like that give Christians a really bad name. And I hate it, but
honestly, I think the only true Christians are the Jehovah Witnesses.
Yeah. They don't celebrate any holidays. I don't even.
They don't celebrate pagan
birthdays.
holidays.
They don't even celebrate their own birthday.
Yeah, it's pagan. And they real
Yeah.
deal about this shit. They will kick your ass out the church.
now hold on.
As soon
Think
as
about
you
this though.
Serve
So
your ass wrong way.
in a perfect world where no one does evil and everyone is honest and truthful, you need a bigger building to have more people so you can spread the word more. And if you're not making money, then you got to have the people giving you money.
Mm-hmm.
In a perfect world, it makes sense. But the thing is, it's not a perfect
It's
world.
not a
And there's
perfect world.
always going to be someone who takes advantage of the system.
Yeah, that makes
Ruins
sense.
it for
Every
everybody.
time.
No, I don't know about
There's
no,
a lot of documentaries. Presley watches a lot of documentaries about like Christian cults and
talk
stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's so many on Netflix. There's probably at least
Yeah.
we've watched at least 30 type shit.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone who messes it up.
Yeah, there's a
every
lot.
time.
Yeah, I mean, it's when you have a place to take advantage. But I think like the whole system, and I've watched I know it doesn't mean like it's here all end all, but I've already had this feeling before. I sent it to my brother because he's a big Christian, and they were talking about how pretty much they won't give you a loan. They have an actual like financial like we'll pay for your church loan, like financial loan, like we'll give you that, but it's straight through the church type shit. Not the church, but like
The estate.
you
of
know
the
what I'm saying,
church.
type shit.
Okay.
So we won't give it to you unless you preach what we want you to preach
Mm.
and how we want you to preach. Like not how, but like what we want you to talk about and how we want you to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna do it to get this loan, and that's how most churches got the loan. Like those mega churches we talk about have the loan that they have is because they signed that deal to be able to get that. Because a regular bank or something like that, they're not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna invest in you for a church.
Yeah.
So it's like
Ah.
it's already set up for you to fail, and if you're successful, it's because you're doing what like Illuminati type shit.
You're screwing people
You're doing what you're supposed to do, like Steve Harvey and like I talking about the Kevin Hart shit. Like you're not Kevin Hart, but Cat Williams type
Let's
shit.
talk- what
Yeah.
what have you been thinking about Cat? I mean,
I think he's spitting the truth, and I think he's a real one, and I think
he's not
that-
crazy.
No,
I think he's.
I don't think he's crazy. I don't think Jim Carrey's crazy. I think that they're
Yes.
all saying what's just real, you know?
All right. Well, what stood out to you from what he was saying? What stood out to you guys?
That he has a virgin butthole. And that, he doesn't wear a dress and he has morals. Is literally what it boils down to. I have morals and I am not gonna trade myself in to do anything for anybody else's amusement or pleasure. Like
Okay.
I will not be bullied.
I'm all for. I'm steering the boat here. Okay. I'm all for like conspiracies and stuff, but at what point do you think that reality begins to set in and like the ridiculous conspiracies stop? Does that make sense? Like, do you think that all these conspiracies that we hear about have some truth in them? Like, where does it stop?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean, you don't. because a lot of conspiracy theories from like the 70s, 80s, early 90s turned out to be true. Like
True.
MK Ultra, 9/11, that's 2000s, but
JFK.
JFK. There's a lot of shit that isn't a conspiracy theory. It's just true, but it just falls under the umbrella because it sounds so crazy.
And I think also on the flip side of that too, the opposition, whatever I think they sometimes drum up conspiracies that are so ridiculous to try and discredit other things that could be true.
I can see that for sure.
Like
course.
I think some of the alien stuff that's happening is so like far out there, and it's like, oh, okay, it turned out to be fake, and then people start to say, oh, okay, well, if this was fake, then this must, you see what I'm saying? This must have been fake as well,
Yeah.
and Pedophile Island wasn't real.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna cap. I believe in aliens and shit like that.
Oh, I definitely do too.
So, but I believe in aliens.
I'm gonna take
Like,
a break.
Go ahead.
yeah, I gotta piss.
Go ahead.
But if that's what you're doing, I got it next. Damn, what? Yeah, I believe in aliens and shit, and I think that like reptilians are real.
Okay.
And I think that
Really?
think that Anunnaki is real.
That's a whole can of worms right there. The Anunnaki coming and
No, they've been here
infiltrating the
infiltrating.
What-
This is they shit. Where you think we get our technology from? They literally made a movie about it. It's called The Eternals.
I think that okay. Well,
One of the many movies they mention it, but not mention it, but mention it into a degree.
That's what Zelda's about. The newest Zelda game and the one before it, the one game of the year. It's about like an ancient civilization that had this technology that we didn't know how to use, but then someone found it and figured out how to use it.
No, they didn't figure out how to use it. Nigga, they gave it to them.
Oh, okay. Well,
How the fuck?
I'm just telling you what the Zelda game was about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're comparing, so like I had to.
Yeah, I feel you.
know. But yeah, not.
No, I've thought about that. Like, how do you
computer?
That's what I'm saying.
Where'd you get it
How-
from?
yeah,
Or like the
Bluetooth.
camera, or like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Like, here's
I
some
mean-
materials.
I mean,
how do
don't
you
get
just
me wrong.
create it?
Don't get me wrong. Like, you can have an idea, and you
Yeah.
just be like, but
What do
to
you-
make it real?
but no, not even to make it real.
Like a
it's like you can
computer
have an
board?
idea.
yeah, like look at this.
It's a little
is literally
or pieces of metal
it's
with
it's a-
electricity running through
It's a
them.
reinvention of the brain. That's
Yeah.
literally what it is.
No, that's a good point.
That is true.
It's literally what
That
it
is
is.
That's what our
really-
brain is. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
electro, or not electromagnetic, but electric signals.
No, it's
firing
off in
electrical
our brains.
signals, and magnetic. It's everything.
That's like Neuralink. Elon Musk's Neuralink.
I gotta piss
All
it.
it is
Go
is, all it is he's like say someone with what's it called, like epilepsy, right? They see these flashing lights. Something in their brain sends an electric signal to neurons up there that says go into a seizure. So with Neuralink, you put that
Stops.
in here, it just
Yeah.
stops that electric current, and all of a sudden you don't have seizures anymore.
Dude, as far as Neuralink goes, I want to like Elon so bad, but dude, he's like he could be an evil fucking genius. Who knows?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know
he
what
literally said in an interview, he's like, we're literally summoning demons. We're opening a portal to hell.
It's just like
He's making way for the Antichrist.
I think that he like. Yeah, that's an interesting point. I think he has good intentions because look, this has been
too.
I listened to a whole
He's just too curious, almost.
yeah.
He's pushing the boundaries a little too far.
Yeah. And I listened to a whole Twitter Spaces with him and Alex Jones. Vivek was in there, etc. And basically, this is what Alex Jones is on right now. Forgive me, he's out there, but his batting average is nice. All right,
Yeah. Hall of Fame numbers.
Hall of Fame numbers
For sure.
But him and Elon were talking about how there is the new what a lot of the new age evil people, quote unquote, are on is they're anti-human. Okay, they want to
It's true.
they want to grow AI to take out humans.
Yeah.
They want people to stop having babies. They want to scare you
Yeah.
with global warming and say you don't bring your kids into this fucked up world. You know what I'm saying? They're anti-human.
It is true.
You see what
They're
I'm-
called extinctionists.
extinctionists.
Yeah.
Literally. And
Yeah.
Elon and
Well-
some of them things?
what'd you need, bro?
Them things?
Oh
Zans?
no, I don't, man. No Zennies. No Zen, but that would smack right now. I can't lie though. I could go for a Zen, but
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh,
so songs.
and if you think about it, sorry.
No, I was just gonna put him on. So, long story short, Elon Musk is the best way to put it. Pro-human. There's a group of people right now that are, extinctionists who are anti-human and think that AI should take over the world and humans should stop having. Bill Gates. People should take a bunch of shots. People should stop having babies. People should be scared to have kids to bring them into the world because global warming is gonna burn up everybody. Yeah.
My point is, you know what? I think the people like
agree.
in charge, like the 1%,
Mm-hmm.
I think they think that for some reason. They're like extinctionists, and they're slowly trying to get people on board by making everything like AI. Like, we need computers,
Yeah.
we need phones. We're slowly starting to need AI.
Yeah. Internet.
They're like kind of just slowly pushing it on us. Like, hey, you need AI and like robots and computers and shit. Till eventually it's going to be like all we are.
Yes. And like, well, this is crazy. Food, shelter, and water used to be our 3 like essentials of life.
No, it's tech.
Now you literally cannot get around without having internet today.
You
In
can't
some
fill
regard-
out a job application. Most of them online. You can't do your job. Everything's online.
Like, seriously, I'm not even talking about like just playing games necessarily. Like, old people need internet now.
Yeah, it's a wrap. You need it now.
It's
It's essential.
It is an essential part of life, just like electricity used to not be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
running
It's a
water.
good comparison.
People used to.
People didn't think they needed electricity.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sure when Thomas
I'm
Edison
good.
invented the light bulb, and they were just like, okay, I mean, that's for rich people.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just light my candle.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I have an oil burner,
Yeah.
or taking a shit in the outhouse.
Yeah.
with running water.
no.
I don't
I'm
know
good,
about
I'm
that one.
chilling.
I feel like they was probably like,
Well, they were doing that during Roman
mean,
times.
that's
I'm
probably
saying
dope.
like they were probably like,
But
hey,
they-
this
doing
is
whatever
it
Roman
right
times.
here.
running
yeah,
water.
they were like,
probably
all right,
like,
we
this
can't
that-
do this.
this that. Hey, I ain't gotta go out there in the cold.
yeah.
But think
And this
about
motherfucker flush out the boat. Like, hey, yeah,
That's
that's probably
probably-
that shit right
that's-
here.
that's
Literally,
nice.
this that shit for real. Like,
we were saying how basically in today's times, like, you need the internet. It is an essential part of life,
Yes.
just like lights and running water.
Yeah.
You can't. Parker was saying you can't apply for a job. Some people work from home, bro.
Yeah.
Like physically.
And once you get the job, every single job has something to do with the internet. now.
You got to have a phone.
Everyone.
Yup.
I gotta have to clock in and out for work is an
Yup.
app. I have a app that I set my schedule on.
Yup.
Like, and imagine if
How
you
did
don't-
that happen? How did that just
Right
happen?
under
I don't
our-
know.
they were
Yeah,
just
right
like-
under
they were
our
like,
noses.
Hey, just download these apps.
Here, it started out with a Motorola Razr.
Yeah.
Oh, here, take this little flip phone. It's nice, isn't it?
I can't,
And now
like-
we're here.
I can't wrap my head
Stuff
around
like Steve Jobs.
a lot of stuff. I can't wrap my head around what was pre.
that's what
Oh,
I'm saying, bro.
Dude,
Pre-internet.
maps.
Oh,
How did we get around
Okay.
before GPS and
Look.
maps, bro? I know MapQuest. That's as far back as I can remember.
A fucking map.
Are you fucking
That's
kidding me? That
a
bullshit.
map.
You gotta pull it out and look at all this fucking road.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
fucking
not-
river
it's-
here. Map out my fucking
No,
that
it's
stretches me
trail.
out,
Oh
and-
hell no!
and that is-
It's
bro.
literally not that hard.
that
bro.
was that's showing my age for
Bro,
sure.
fuck that.
It's literally
Yeah,
not
I
that
said
hard.
that too.
No, it's
Fuck that.
literally not that hard, bro. It's literally like, cause I do this
A map?
yeah, I like.
It's like,
you
all right,
drive.
we
you
gotta drive to
trucks,
Florida.
You drive 18-wheelers. You
Wait till
literally
you see the red barn about
Yeah.
20 minutes in.
Yeah, you.
Mile
Make sure you
marker
don't
80
miss it.
Mile marker
20
82.
red bars that you threw Manchester alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, literally, like it's super easy. It's not even like crazy. Like you think it's like, oh, like it's like.
I mean,
It's literally mile markers and like exits, and like
Okay.
you already pay attention to that shit, just doing your regular ass GPS shit, and like it's
I thought we were
simple.
saying before that.
Yeah, what about
like
before mile markers?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
I
that's
mean,
what we
yeah.
were talking about, like
Oh,
before
mile
the
markers
Okay,
and shit.
are we talking about like pre automobiles, like horse and carriage?
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
How the
well,
fuck do
guys,
they get around?
You see where the sun comes up over that tree right there? Okay, that's due
They were
east.
just wandering.
I need
It
you.
was like,
Literally,
wow,
yeah.
Literally
we're
just
here.
wandering. Bro.
What's over here? Oh shit!
Yeah,
And then
Where
you get
are we?
murdered
Literally-
by an Indian.
yeah,
Native
Or-
American.
yeah. or the other side. Like,
Dude, that is.
Dude, imagine
Okay.
getting sick back during that time.
I mean, dude, we were
God.
talking about the
Whoa.
freaking
I think
football
people
game.
got sick like we used to get sick. I mean, I feel like no.
The bubonic
No,
plague.
it's real
The
shit.
boop. How about?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Smallpox.
Exactly. Yeah, smallpox.
People died from diarrhea.
Yeah.
Probably from dehydration. yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they were stupid.
They literally just shat out everything in their body.
Yeah.
And just died.
Yeah, probably.
Now-
terrible way to go.
Now what we do? Oh, I have diarrhea. I better
Drink water.
drink some water.
I think they were smart enough back then to drink water. I don't think that everybody was
people
smart
would
enough to
catch
drink water.
cholera from drinking
The
bad
fuck
water.
is that?
It gives you. It's from drinking bad water. It's a bacteria.
Cholera?
Cholera. It's from drinking
Cholera greens?
cholera greens.
Collard,
Exactly.
collard greens.
That's where it comes from.
Collard greens.
But no, we remember. All right, we were talking. Why did that just send you?
Collard greens.
I mean, I know.
I mean, yeah.
I
know,
heard you.
It was just funny. Like, it was just funny to me. Cholera.
But no,
I ain't never heard of that.
we were talking about earlier with the football game being negative 30 and the plains of Wichita, Kansas, and you just have a log cabin.
Oh God, just a
You know-
fire in a cave.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah. Oh, even that. Just
You know what's
oh,
crazy
fuck.
though is that like you don't understand how like resilient like the human body is for one, and how resilient we were back then.
So we got soft.
The literal,
yeah. I agree with
Fuck
that.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
yes,
We got so
bro.
soft. Our
Literally,
ancestors will be pissed. At
the
us.
literally sickle cell came because black people had to be in cold weather. That's what the sickle
And what does
cell.
it do? It collects oxygen better or something.
You asked the
So
wrong
it-
one.
it-
Do I
it
look like
travels-
a doctor? No, I don't. I don't know exactly what like it helped with besides like dealing with the cold nature
Okay.
more, but that's what the disease came from. Is like black people being in very extremely cold weather because black people ain't meant to be in cold weather.
What about the Hispanics, like South America?
Well,
Dude, what about homeless
South
people
American people-
to this day?
South American people weren't necessarily drugged through terrain that they weren't supposed to be in.
They're used to
Yeah.
the sun.
Right, but
I mean,
like,
what-
they become.
Oh no, yeah, they went and they were prepared.
Mm.
This was like people were brought and they weren't, and they got sick. Well, they weren't getting sick. Actually, was how they found out about it. White people were getting sick and being like, "I'm fucked up about this shit," and like black people were like, "I'm good."
Well,
That's for
I mean,
finding out about sickle cell anemia.
okay.
My brother has sickle cell.
Mylena has.
It's a protein
Mylena has
trait.
it too. Yeah.
It's actually she could change her proteins and she can get rid of sickle cell anemia.
All right. Quick question.
Sorry,
If
Dr.
you-
Sabi, if you want to know
Yeah, cured everything. Mucus.
everything, yeah,
Mucus
it's
is the
all
root of
mucus,
everything.
Yeah,
If you could go back in history, any time period, and it could be literally last year, any time period you're in like a bubble, okay? You can't affect it or anything, you can just observe it. What historical event or time period would you go back to? It could literally be like the Super Bowl last year.
How long am I staying there for?
Mine's gonna be
Let's just say
Do I have to like survive?
let's just say 24 hours. Like no, like you're in just a bubble.
like
and-
the Harry Potter thing where he looks in it.
Yes, you're just
I just
yeah,
get to
exact perfect example.
be there?
You're in the thing, you're just witnessing the memory.
Ooh.
And you're there for let's just say 20 just the duration of it. Where would you go?
I'm going Woodstock.
the whole duration.
Let's just say
Like,
24
just
hours.
basic,
All right.
just
Okay.
a
It's not that
Woodstock.
just pick a
Like
Pick a-
I'm
That's
not thinking
all you want to
darker.
know.
That was a
that
really
fits
cool
DJ.
time.
That
Yeah.
honestly
It was
fits
a-
DJ. Like 69 Woodstock.
I did a paper over it, like in a
disappointed.
group. What?
I'm disappointed,
Mine would either be
Okay,
but
Yeah.
either one of three, either Egyptians. I'm trying to see how they built them pyramids.
yeah.
Jesus when he was here, or the Crusades when they were fighting and like fucking like
Slicing each other's arms.
Yeah,
killing
just
people in the
knights
name
in
of
armor.
God,
and like castles and shit.
killing like
Oh,
God
castles,
told me to
yeah.
do this. Give me your head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings.
That's fucking
What about you,
crazy.
Psalms? I probably know
Ooh.
the answer, but what would you,
Yeah,
what would
yeah,
you
yeah.
pick?
For sure, I want to
Not
go
to-
with the Egyptians.
What
I want to
period?
go with
What period
yeah,
for
yeah,
you?
For
That
sure,
shit,
the
but-
Anunnaki.
No, that
but
makes-
the Anunnaki were the original Egyptians, and then after
They're
that
aliens.
was the Ethiopians.
Hmm.
But most people don't know about. And then you got these light skinned ass niggas out there talking about the Egyptians. But actually, if you really want to be on some real shit, I know the real Egypt is here in America. We're
The Grand Canyons.
Yeah,
There's a portal in St. Louis.
I wouldn't say all
And
that.
California
shit,
was
but
an island.
I wouldn't.
Have you
California was actually named after a black woman named like Khalifa or some shit like that.
Wiz?
nature. No,
Wiz.
not
Yeah.
Wiz. Not Wiz, but it was
Have
a
you
woman.
seen the shit about the portal and the Grand Canyon?
I've heard shit about portals.
Have you seen
but
that, Parker?
I haven't seen.
No.
I haven't.
There's a theory. All right, you can't go in the Grand Canyon, right?
Oh no, you can't because there's a temple down there that's able to house like thousands of people. Yeah, I've heard of that.
You can go down there.
No.
Yeah, no, you can't because the
Really?
government
They don't
won't
let people
you.
go down there?
The government won't.
You
let
also
you
can't go
down
past the 67th longitude, 63rd longitude of Antarctica. It's the only treaty
yeah.
that
Okay.
every country in the world, don't even
Yeah.
get me started on this.
Yeah.
It's the,
Yeah.
that every country in the world
Did you see
agrees
that-
upon.
Did
That
you see
one
that one
thing-
thing?
You
with
can't
the,
go past.
Did you see
But-
that one
but
thing with
Russia-
the alien behind it?
Yeah,
Behind the
I've
dough?
seen a lot of theory. Yeah, the ice wall. Yeah,
No. Did you see the thing with the alien behind the dough
behind the door. No, where in
in
Antarctica?
Antarctica?
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that nigga
doubt
was
it.
hiding behind the dough.
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
I was like,
You telling me we can't
what?
agree on anything else but that? We can't let people go down past this certain point
Yeah.
because there's
No,
other
no,
shit out
no,
there,
No. They agree
and it's
upon
not
it.
a globe.
They agree.
It's flat.
What'd you say?
It's not a globe.
One more time.
Continent.
No,
from
it's
Say
not a
that,
globe
say
at
that
all.
last part you said.
Oh,
again?
100%. It's not a
It's
globe at
what?
all.
It's no. What's
I've
that?
said it 4 times. It's not a globe.
No. What was the last part though?
There's an ice wall.
No, you said something about FLAT.
Oh, flat Earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not a globe. Yeah, it's flat.
Yeah.
And the Antarctica south is really you expand it,
North.
It's an ice wall.
No. South
It's
is
just
north. North
outer.
is south.
Okay,
I
but
don't know
what does
about
that
that.
change?
I
It's just
agree. No,
outer.
I agree.
Okay.
I
It's
agree with
outer.
you.
over my head.
I
It's
agree.
not
I
down.
agree
It's
with-
just outer.
I agree.
Go deep into the
And
But-
it's a wall. You
but-
can't go past
Woodstock.
it, and it makes sense.
No.
Oh,
I
man.
agree with you. I agree with you. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Okay,
I'm
but
just
Psalms,
saying-
It's
let me
just
let me
so
stop you there.
much.
I'm
It's
just
so
saying
much.
that, like, if you look at the old maps, it's north
Yeah.
is south and south is north.
Well, yeah, depending on how you look at it, yeah.
Mm.
And that's why you can look at flight paths right now. Some of them don't make sense at all.
He
You got to
did
go
show
up
me
here
that,
and down here.
and that
Yeah.
I did. I was
And
like,
you
what the
can't-
fuck?
But on a flat Earth map,
I-
it goes
What was
straight.
it? What did you
Yeah.
say? It was like that TikTok of like going from.
They
You can
do
look it up right now.
flying.
It's like from Indonesia
No,
to
yeah, it-
somewhere else. And on a globe, you would go like up here. You have to make a stop at like this other country. And on a globe,
It
you're
was
going
like
up here
California.
and down here. On a flat Earth map, you're going straight there, but you're crossing through that point that you have to stop at.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You
And
ain't
think
gotta
about
look at
radar.
either type of-
Pilots,
I don't see
it's
any-
fucking, it's just
Yeah.
flat, dog.
No, yeah, it's
just
all
spins.
flat. No, dude, a literal.
This is for the Sid
dude,
Parker.
Yeah, literally.
This
literally,
is Parker's
No,
thing.
yeah, because
No,
yeah,
bro.
he
Yeah.
he gave
No,
me like a
I'm-
30
Ask any
minute-
pilot, bro.
I'm literally
They'll
right
tell
there
you there's
with
no curvature, dog.
No, there isn't because
Pilots will tell you that.
Yeah,
like,
there was
it's
like-
flat. I know.
They was like you would have to have your shit like tilted,
Go down
like
every
down.
so often.
Yeah, you have
Go
to go.
around.
You be at yeah.
They
it
don't
doesn't-
account for curvature.
All right, Psalms.
They just go. They
but
just
what is
go.
it? But what does it
crazy.
change?
What is what change?
It would change everything
If the
if
Earth
we
is
could
flat.
get past that 63rd south longitude or south latitude.
I think there's more to life than what they're telling us,
Yes.
and I
Okay.
think that it's like
Yes.
Men in Black out here.
Oh,
Yes.
well, yeah, that's a given.
There's more resources, more species, maybe more everything out past there.
Yeah,
more
did
land.
you see that hole in like China?
That's why
That there
extraterrestrial
was, like, a
aliens,
forest
more
underground?
land, extraterrestrial,
terrestrial. That does mean land. You're right.
What?
because they
What
come
is
from out there.
Extraterrestrial.
The
Break down
extra
the
land out
etymology.
there,
yeah.
past the ice wall. But
Did you say extraterrestrial means extra land?
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrestrial means
terrain,
land.
yeah,
Terrain.
it's extra land past the ice wall. But
So
every country agrees we can't go past that.
I did not know that. I learned something new today.
That's why they call aliens that,
Hmm?
because they come from out there.
Aileen,
Aliens.
L-ion.
Ooh,
I've been seeing ions for days.
lost me.
Yeah, no, that's
All right.
that's that nigga Kambada. Oh my god, that nigga be speaking that shit, boy. That alien.
I think the reason they hide it is because they want us to feel insignificant. And if they say that we're just this speck
Yeah,
in an
floating.
infinite universe that we mean nothing, that's what we'll know. But if I think it's really just
Well,
the
no, you'll
Earth.
stay here. You'll stay here, and you will stay in this bubble, and that's
Yeah.
literally
And you'll
that
work.
might be
You'll
the-
work for 70 years and make people money and then
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, make
And you'll
rich
stay in
people more
line.
rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
But I digress, as DJ
Yeah.
says.
I don't.
I
nigga.
need to digress.
Wait.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
But I digress. DJ, you've been awfully quiet. What you been into recently, bro? Listening to, watching, hearing, singing.
Shit, I listened to 21 Savage.
Ooh,
album.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Is it pretty
I
good?
did not like the first 7 songs, but after the 8 to the bottom,
Yeah.
loved it.
Oh,
I kind of got bored at the top half. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, loved it.
I've
I
heard
like
a lot
21
of good
Savage.
Somebody
things.
else. Yeah, I'm.
I like
growing
it.
on me.
He's solid, bro.
People say
Yeah.
it's like a collective album, like it's like a message and like
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
like
part
one
of.
thing.
He's got a movie coming out, and it's a part
Oh.
of that.
Oh, really?
Childish
I
Gambino-
sent y'all, yeah.
Childish
Donald
Gam-
Glover's playing 21 Savage.
Okay, yeah,
in the movie.
I saw
and the
that.
dude from Stranger Things, the black dude. The black
Lucas?
dude.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's
He's
a
playing-
movie?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
supposed to come
Who is he
out.
playing?
He's playing the young 21 Savage, and then
What the
Donald
fuck?
Glover, who's older than 21 Savage.
Yeah, I
is
don't-
playing like
I saw.
him currently. I guess I don't know. We'll
It
have to
sounds
see.
like some whole like Cat Williams said, "Dick in a booty ass niggas."
How is that gay?
this.
Dick in a
Bruh.
booty ass.
Who are you talking about?
It's gay to
21.
make a movie.
Okay, not Donald.
How is it gay?
Donald's
What is?
definitely a dick in a booty ass
Bruh.
nigga.
Oh no!
He wears
That pisses
cardigans.
me
Oh,
off,
no.
bruh.
What's wrong with the
He wears
cardigan?
a
You wear a
cardigan with
purse.
his. I don't wear a purse, bro. This nigga wears.
Look at how you're sitting.
This what?
Look at how you're sitting.
You're gonna see me, bro.
Sitting like with my cap on
You
my
sitting
kneecap.
like that with a purse?
That's you might as well go ahead and cross your legs, nigga.
All right, how is Childish
They
Gambino
teach
gay? I'm
women
gonna go
to
pee.
like close their legs.
Talk about how he's gay.
Besides the fact,
Okay.
yeah, I feel like 21 is definitely part of that culture
What?
with the dick in the
What are
booty
you talking
assness.
about?
But
Who's
which
not?
my nigga Free Soul,
What the
Absol.
hell is
Free
that?
Soul, FR33.
He ain't made it yet.
SOLE.
He gonna give up that booty hole soon.
Nah, he ain't. He
You
on
wait for
he
it.
on a whole nother vibe. He's like Kambada.
That's what you
Daniel-
thought.
He's like Kambada, who's been out since past we were in high school, but he's still got rep.
What about
because-
Drake? You think Drake's getting dick in the
Fuck
booty?
yes. Fuck yes.
Nah.
His booty hole wide like every bitch you see in porn. Like when they open it up, you see the booty hole.
Who's fucking his booty hole?
Some white dude, probably.
Lil Wayne.
What?
Lil Wayne or Birdman.
Some white dude, probably like.
Some
Like
white dude at
Cat
the
Williams
top.
said, Jeffrey Epstein head ass nigga asked me to suck.
Oh, Chris.
Ask him to suck his
Okay,
dick.
but is Birdman getting dick in the booty?
Fuck yeah, he is.
But he's on top.
No, he ain't.
But he's giving dick to someone booty.
Yeah, cause he
He's
gay.
to
Cause
Lil
he got
Wayne.
he
To
got
Wayne,
he got
Drake.
turned.
He's fucking
got-
Lil Wayne.
he
bruh.
got turned
I mean,
down-
not fucking him,
He's
but like
100%
fucking him
fucked Lil
over.
Wayne.
He got
Lil
turned
Wayne-
down. He
Lil
got turned
Wayne
down
went
by.
on
He got
tour.
turned down by somebody. That's why he fucking Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne came to Nashville last year at Marathon Music Works, and
That's
nobody
why-
heard about it.
That's
Who?
sad. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Came to what?
Yeah.
Marathon Music Works in Nashville.
He got
That's
cloned.
crazy.
He got
Marathon
cloned.
Music Works. I don't know if you've never ever been, but like it's not Bridgestone.
Okay.
Which when Lil Wayne was in his prime, he would have been at Bridgestone. And if he was still like the greatest, I don't want to speak
He is
ill on Lil
the
Wayne,
greatest. He still is.
but
He's
Well,
the goat.
he
For
has
sure.
to keep. But he's
He's in a
Have y'all- all right,
he's
do
in
you
a
know
really
that-
shitty situation,
yeah,
bro.
You know he's about to drop the 6 Carter, and
Yes.
he did a Fix Before the Six.
Oh, yeah,
Did
yeah.
you listen to that?
Hell no.
No.
See,
Sadly,
Actually,
no.
I think
See
I heard,
what I'm
I think I
saying?
think I heard about it.
he had
But
a
that's-
joint album called Trust Babies
But
with some nigga.
that's exactly the
Like,
shit I
what
be
the
talking
fuck?
about.
Rich the Kid, Rich the Kid.
But I did like that College Grove. There was like one or two songs that was really good on
Holly
that.
Grove.
Holly
Grove. It was Holly
It was
Grove
the
with 2
second
Chains.
He needs to just retire, bro. He
no.
had
He
his
can't
run.
though because
Yeah, he
Birdman
can't.
got him on this deal.
He's
to where
fucked up.
He made YMCMB because of he wanted to get money from Drake, Nicki, Tyga,
Wayne.
Twista. Wayne made that
it's a-
so he can get money from them to pay Birdman, and they all saw it or realized like, oh shit, and they all left. As you like by now, you could realize that they all left YMCMB.
Yeah.
And
Because Wayne was
And now
so
he's
young,
still in debt.
yes,
bro.
He
Wayne
didn't
was
make enough.
He's like I said. Sorry,
that's why he has to keep dropping
He has
albums.
to and keep touring, and he came to Nashville to Marathon Music Works,
And no one
no
cared.
one knew it. There was probably nobody there.
Sorry, all I got on my mind is cities.
What do you? We're almost done. Let's hit one more topic and we can wrap this bad boy up.
I don't like doing this.
But
Diddy. I want to talk about Diddy. Can we just?
oh shit,
Bro.
yeah,
Man,
Hold on.
Let
Let me
dick in the booty ass boys.
Listen.
I feel like he is.
Listen, bro.
I
I
want to talk
think-
about Jim Carrey.
I think that's like, bro. That's 2019, bro.
2019. No,
But-
he's still relevant.
I know
shut
him.
him up.
I know.
No,
shut
they
him up.
didn't. No, they didn't. They try to make that man seem crazy. Like they try to make Cat Williams seem crazy. But I want to say the difference between Cat Williams and Jim Carrey is that Jim Carrey went and walked on the red fucking carpet and was
He
like,
said none of this matters.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was hard.
he was like, none of
snapped.
this
This is
matters.
all bullshit.
He
What is
snapped.
an icon?
Yeah.
What is an icon? Like he was doing this shit before not anybody, but most people were doing it. Most famous people were doing it at that. Like, and I'm like, you got to look at Jim Carrey as in like he came from black networks.
Yeah. In Living Color.
In
Living
yes.
Colors, and like
Which is
the blackest black
Oh,
is black
God.
and hit.
and
Like,
it was just
you
him.
know?
And yeah, it was him and some other white lady. They were the only
Jamie
two.
Foxx.
Yeah,
Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
The 2 brothers.
He was
the
dressing
Wayne,
up as a girl on that show.
the Wayne brothers.
Yeah.
You got like all kinds of artists that came out of there, like black artists, and Jim Carrey
was right there.
and like he was doing. I think he did do
He's
a girl.
Jamie Foxx.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think Jim.
I don't
No,
know if
I don't
Jim
know.
did.
I don't think he did. I think
I
that
don't
was
think
might have
so.
been like Waterboy. Not Waterboy. Goddamn, that's Adam Sandler.
Also,
What the fuck
speaking of Adam
Ace
Sandler,
Ventura. Yeah. That's
speaking
my
of Adam
shit.
Sandler, he's so dope because all his movies. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's
Adam
dope.
Sandler's so dope.
He's so dope.
he's
But
still
he
dope,
getting
man.
all these dope ass parts, and he's super famous.
He created
He's
his
in
own
the
parts.
he's in the belly of the
Psalms.
beast.
He created his own parts.
Psalms.
He created his own network,
What
like his
I'm
own
see-
group.
He's in the belly of the beast.
Psalms. What I was literally talking about.
You learn about the belly of the beast, and then you'll
Okay.
come talk to me. That's what
You're
Cat
going down.
Williams
You're
knows
going down a
about.
very scary path. And don't,
Me?
Yes, with the Jews.
Oh, shit.
Be careful.
Ah, yeah. I mean, I love all people.
Be careful,
I
bro.
think that.
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
be
yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. No. I mean, I
But
ain't worried about that shit.
It's
like,
dope what Adam Sandler did.
I ain't worried
I
about the
completely
original
disagree with
Jews.
what you're saying about Adam Sandler. There's plenty of other. You know who's Jewish and no one talks about?
Drizzy.
Jewish
Drake.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody know that nigga a Jew.
But no one looks at him.
You seen that Kanye clip about the Jews? He's
Why
like,
do you think-
I'm not gonna say what lawyer it was, but
Drake.
it was a Jewish lawyer.
But isn't it?
There was a scene in Atlanta about Jewish lawyers where they were getting the passports to
Yeah.
go to Swedish.
Yeah.
Sweden. Yeah. Nick, watch that show, bro.
I
You
might
need
have
to
to
watch
watch it.
Atlanta
There's some
tonight.
good
I'm
ass.
telling you, like,
You will
it's the
be-
blackest show you will ever see.
And there's-
outside of the Boondocks.
And you
But,
will
like,
also
it's
think
current.
of
I like the Moondog.
you will
It's
also
current.
you will also think of Donald Glover in a totally different
That's
way.
what
bro.
I want him. That's why I want him to watch it. But
Bro.
like, you won't even like
Because-
think about that
because
the show is so fucking good.
What he is
he
is
won.
he's a sorry DJ. He is a African American who didn't grow up like
In the
gang
hood.
banging,
Like,
but his cousins
this
were
one.
type shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are these
no,
Anunnaki symbols showing up on
the
your PC?
fuck are you
That
talking?
is actually insane.
Yeah.
No, hold up.
Wait, you don't
And
know?
it just said
You
something
don't
before
know
that.
anything about that?
Did you see that? No,
Dude,
I
it said
hadn't.
something before that too.
I mean, that's a screensaver, but like, what the fuck?
That's
was it?
not your screensaver?
I have no idea.
We gotta figure
like-
out what that means.
Oh shit! It's the
That
Jews.
means something.
Yeah, I
That
should've
was
took-
some kind
I
of
should've took
language.
a picture of that.
That's God talking right there.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
God was trying to tell you something.
Maybe.
What, fellas? Y'all
Anunnaki.
got any final thoughts or topics?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it, man. Fucking
That-
We need
Do
to
it.
do album brackets.
okay.
Like I kind of put this up before we did the.
Okay.
But this is my list, but I can do a lot more. Just
We can
that'd
work.
be fun.
I think that would
We
be
can work
so
some
fun to
ideas.
fucking do.
I've been
I
thinking.
don't like these niggas these days. So
I can get behind that.
White,
Well, no.
black,
Wait, what?
white,
hold
black
on.
in the middle.
Wait, what are you talking about?
white, black in the middle. I don't like none of these niggas these days because mainstream niggas
Oh, you talking
are
about-
dick in the booty ass
That was
niggas.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
like
behind
them. I don't like them. I don't like them. They ain't talking about shit. They talking about the same shit they always talking about. I don't give a fuck if it is 21 Savage. He a little faggot.
Okay.
Like,
I'm gonna cut that out.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Little-
not.
Why did you say
Songs.
that?
yeah, he is.
How?
Because he in the industry. You can't be,
You can't have a lot of money and not take dick in the booty.
exactly.
I think we're just gonna
That's
end on that.
complete cat.
But we're gonna end on that.
Unless you're
But-
Cat Williams. Unless you're Cat Williams and
See,
you
well, then
you host
you
and
just
you
Okay,
make
well, then-
everything
muddled
yourself.
yourself.
Okay, if you can
But
only
they
be
make
famous,
Cat Williams look
if-
crazy.
But
21
listen,
ain't
Psalms.
never look crazy.
Listen, Psalms. Yes, he has. People clowned him on the internet for being from England.
From UK.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
he lost
nothing.
all his credibility. Whenever people found out he was born in the fucking United Kingdom,
He got deported.
he got
He
deported.
got deported.
Yeah, bro.
To the UK.
To the
they
U-
eat beans on toast. He used to eat beans on toast.
His
That sounds like the worst thing on the planet.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, and yeah,
And terminite, or what is it called?
Vegemite. That's
Vegemite.
Australian, but still.
Oh.
Terminite.
This nigga Terminite. Pokemon Go. Look at that.
I choose you.
Guys,
Terminite.
Go.
Shit, that might be a
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I bet Vegemite.
Yeah.
All right,
still
Psalms,
sound like
or
a
Psalms,
Pokemon.
let me say this though. If by your logic you can't be famous without getting bent over, why is Cat Williams so successful?
Because Cat Williams paid for everything that he ever done
How did he get the money?
from his shows that he's ever done.
He was homeless.
Yeah.
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 Okay, but
And he went on.
But that
he
doesn't
went-
follow the
And then he
formula.
went
So,
on
but
a
on
stand-up
Friday, no, he said he started making money after Friday after next.
Yeah, with a black artist that
Ice
funded
Cube.
it himself.
and Ice Cube
Uh-huh.
did that.
And he got paid from it from a black artist who done it himself. Then he ran, and then
for a
after
little
that,
bit of money.
then not a little bit, over a
At
hundred
the
thousand.
time, at the
He
time,
said
at the time.
that it took $100,000 to fix his teeth,
You're right.
not his teeth, but
I
the
remember
tumor
that.
and that he had in his mouth.
I remember that.
And so he said it very nicely and simply and plainly that he had enough money to fix the problem that he had with his teeth that was going to cost him $100,000 and he didn't have. So he had enough money to fix that, and then he took that and took whatever money after that to fund his stand-up comedies, and he started making money off his own stand-up comedies.
So do you not think he got bent over when he first got that
No.
money to fix?
No.
Well, that, it seems like that's what you're saying about everybody else.
Well, like, look, I agree though with you, Psalms. There are definitely some people who, yeah, dude.
I don't think
They
Juice
had to
got
su-
bent over. I think that's why he died. I think a lot of
I
the
think
artists.
he-
I think a lot of artists that died at a young age
I
are
think
the
he.
ones that don't, or the ones that are speaking out about the shit that's happened or is happening.
I hear you, but I think
Like Dolph.
okay. Now, people who got assassinated, yes, but I think Juice
what's that
and
gang shit?
yeah, I
What?
mean, he was. I have no idea the
Yeah, or
specifics. but
Nipsey. You
Nipsey,
can relate Nipsey to Dolph.
Wasn't that gang shit too?
Yeah, it's gang
that was
shit.
his own.
And
That was someone
you know
from
how
his
you,
own
you know how
neighborhood.
you make a gang shit? Hey, let me get you $100,000 to kill that nigga beside you right there.
From who?
The same niggas
Yeah.
that,
Industry.
that
The same
the
dudes
same
that are
niggas
giving
that
dick
killed
to the booty.
Malcolm X.
A black Israelite.
Yeah, a black Israelite.
That's
Sure.
who killed him.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Do
it
your
was.
research on it.
You
It's
do
not.
your research on it. It
I
was a
have
black Israel-
because if
it
you
was a
actually do
black
the autopsy on Malcolm X, he actually got shot at an angle that came from the ceiling. They actually gave the black people the actual what you call Israelites the that came from whatever Farrakhan that gave them supposed guns. Those guns were loaded with nothing. They were like props that shot out like boom, but like
Blanks.
in movies, blanks. Yeah, they gave them blanks, and the people that actually shot them came from the rafters. So they shot. If you look,
I
at
see-
it, they
I-
shot
I
them
see
from
what
a
you're saying.
downward angle. So like they didn't even trust them to actually to finish the job or do the job themselves. It's a real shit.
I
Check it
want to
out.
go back.
If y'all don't believe me, check it out.
So you're talking about Cat Williams shit. Donald Glover built his own success as well. He went to college and then was writing for 30 Rock while in college. Then got a show, Community. Then left that, made his own show. Then ended up being on movies and shit while also doing music. He built himself up.
I think that's the
and he
epitome.
was a Jehovah Witness, by the way.
What does that mean?
What is it? A Jehovah Witness? He
Yeah.
couldn't watch TV and listen to music.
Wait, what?
And guess what the fuck he's doing now?
Biggest Christians?
Making
Well-
movies and making music. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Well, you were talking about Jehovah
Yeah,
Witness
you s-
earlier.
yeah.
And
Yeah. Doesn't mean that I think that every Jehovah Witness is
Michael Jackson was.
the prodigal child.
I'm not saying that he's a prodigal child, but it's just like he built himself up. I don't think he's
I don't think.
saying what you are saying about the booty
He just-
hole shit.
I'm just saying he's very
I feel like
suspect.
he's
I'm just saying he's suspect. I'm not gonna say.
How?
I just
he
want to
literally
say he's
has
suspect.
2 kids
How-
and a wife.
okay.
And like
Look,
So,
Psalms. I don't
a
think you
lot of
can.
suspect
Hold on.
ass
I'm gonna stop you
niggas
there. I'm gonna
got-
stop you there. I don't think you can fairly assess this because you've never ingested any of his content.
what about
Because
all right,
the
no,
message of what his stuff is the complete opposite of all this
of
shit.
what he wears? Is that you're
Is
going
it
off of what he
just-
wears?
is it just-
what about Andre 3000?
Yeah. Do you?
I know you was gonna say that shit.
Okay,
Because
well,
I say it to
I
you
love
every
I
time.
love Andre.
Was
he
Andre
wore
3000?
a wig, a white wig.
He wore
Is
a
that
skirt.
not in a skirt. He has a brand. He made a brand of skirts, of kilts.
That's crazy.
Like from the Scottish land shit.
Did it say Celts?
Celts. Is that what it is?
it's
Kilts,
Kilts.
Celts.
Whatever you want to call it.
But he
Celt,
was wearing
Celt.
that shit. Like, are you gonna discredit that?
But was it called a Celt?
I don't know
Yes.
what.
What did Kanye call it
was
when
a
he wore a
skirt.
skirt?
A kilt.
Kanye didn't call it no skirt.
I mean, yeah.
What?
I'm just saying, there's certain niggas
Well, it
that
was
wear
the-
certain shit.
It
that-
was the same thing. It didn't have.
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
It was
yeah.
open at the bottom.
yeah.
I feel like that's the same as a purse and a damn
fanny pack.
fanny pack. You
That's why
carry.
you got to call it two different things. There's a difference between a kilt and a skirt.
Okay.
A kilt?
A kilt,
Yes.
kilt, whatever the fuck
Okay.
you want to call
I
it.
just didn't know if you were like trying to prove a point by
Sorry.
saying Celt.
Yeah.
Or something.
Same.
Kilt,
Okay.
kilt,
Yeah, okay.
That,
kilt. I did.
really-
That's a verb.
I really
I
just
kilt
want
somebody.
Psalms. I
I
really,
didn't